Welcome back to our school. In our final segment, we dropped in on an after-school program that takes the real-life social issues of young people and turns them into theatrical productions. The group is called WombWork, and the young people's theater is called New World Art Ensemble. They've addressed issues in the past like domestic violence, HIV, AIDS, drug abuse, and recently they've taken on the subject of gangs. These young people are rehearsing for a production about gang prevention. They're members of New World Art Ensemble, a project of WombWork Productions, which is a nonprofit organization that uses theater to help heal the community.
We deal with topical issues that affect young people, such as dating violence, domestic violence, HIV prevention, gang violence prevention, any issue that's affecting young people.
Gangsters, hardcore, do or die.
Wannabes, cubbies, getting high.
Flagging, tagging, ghetto stars.
Dressing to the right, dressing to the left. Born listing, beating, sexing.
Intimidation.
We fight to kill.
Retaliation.
Run
Nowhere. My set.
my name.
Blood.
Bail.
Colors.
Signs.
Guns.
Jail. Respect. Recognition. Revenge. Protection. Destruction. Death.
The production the youth are working on now is a gang prevention urban musical called The Birth of Peace, Increasing the Peace for a New World.
And I think that's what it's trying to do. It's trying to give alternative ideas for young people. It certainly does talk about the very seriousness of gang involvement, particularly in Baltimore. These are based on true stories, true experiences of all the young people that were involved or young people that we worked with. They're true, actual stories that we turned into an urban musical. We added music and dance and tried to creatively come up with ways to talk about a very serious problem.
The New World Art Ensemble has been in existence for the past 12 years, performing up and down the East Coast and holding workshops in Baltimore City schools. They also mentor younger people.
We believe that it is our duty to reach back and help those young people that are coming behind us. So New World Art Ensemble actually mentor New Generation Art Ensemble. And New Generation Art Ensemble wrote a grant through Youth as Resources, and they are now mentoring young people behind them, 5 to 12-year-olds, and they're called Next Generation. If you have a young person who's really working on themselves, because they are all a work in progress, they are a powerful tool to help reach back and get somebody else. They really listen to each other. So even whether it's on stage, many times when our young people go to schools such as, Lamell Middle School, Dunbar Middle School, they've been to Lombard, Calverton, they've actually mentored young people in middle schools. They are really helping to change behavior because our young people tend to do what they see other young people doing. Little 8-year-olds, 8 to 10-year-olds, they are mimicking, the 12 to 15-year-olds. 12 to 15-year-olds are mimicking the 16 to 18-year-olds. So if you have a young person that's really grounded in themselves and really working on themselves, they really have the ability to change the behavior of the young person that's coming up behind them.
Mentoring people younger than myself is a good experience. I'm a new uncle, so it feels like I have a bigger responsibility now to teach these young children about what's going on today. I feel that I'm doing a good thing, actually. Excuse me. I really don't know how to explain it. The production really showed me that I can make a difference in young people's lives, and that's one of the main things I really want to do. was like throughout my drumming, throughout my acting, and I was glad that, you know, to really do this.
I think it was a very powerful process, and I know I'm very, very grateful that you all were open to work with the young people in that way. And you see by the letters, all the beautiful letters, how touched they were.
Once young people see like this is what's going down, they might really get a better picture on you know, like, dang, this is how I'm doing things. Like I might need to change my life around.
You know, I always felt that helped me grow, working in the school with kids who do games, to know that there's a show out there that can help them or give them some insight is a chance.
You know, not only, you know, has this play that touched me deeply, because it's like some of the same things I was doing, you know, now I have opportunity to show somebody else, you know, that may be younger or may even be the same age or older, that, you know, it's a better way.
What we found was that when, if you can help a young person to first of all start feeling good about who they are, have something for them to do, because our young people, they need to be engaged in something. And most young people want to be engaged in something. They want to have something to keep their time up with. You know, this whole thing with the whole video game thing, and it's fun sometimes, but our young people need positive things to do, positive activities. And so if we can provide that for them, that's, you know, that's what we believe in doing. And also, when a 13 to 15-year-old hears from a 16 to 18-year-old that, listen, that they respect, that this is not the way to go, let me show you something else you can do, they're really listening to them. They really listen. They can make a difference.